Oh my god, bro, you're ruining my dope.
Oh.
On the last in-person podcast, the inaugural episode 100. Well, not the last in-person one. The last one for probably, who knows.
Ever?
Yes! Guys, it's official. Can you tell? I'm moving.
Guys.
Everything's packed up, but we had to get one last record in.
This is the last podcast.
By the time you guys are seeing this, I will be in the new crib.
Oh, you'll have been in there
crypt.
for months.
I'll be in the new crypt.
You'll have been in there for months.
I'll be in the new crypt.
Yeah.
And I'll have been there for months.
Yeah, by the time this goes out, months.
Guys, by the time this comes out, I'll have been in my new crypt for months.
Yeah.
Well, rotting.
Well, yeah.
Naturally.
Yep.
Are we all destined to die?
As of right now, yes, but
through
know.
Jesus, eternal life.
Well,
right?
I was thinking like through Elon Musk, Neuralink, eternal life.
You just get returned on. Okay, I'm definitely down for that.
Okay, where do I
wait,
sign
bro? I'm
up?
actually.
Hold on, this is level 100. We gotta
down.
We gotta keep it PG because this is
this is level 100.
This is when we get syndicated.
This is when everybody starts tuning back in. This is when we get monetized. It's a policy on YouTube. Minimum once you reach 100 episodes, monetized.
I'm pretty sure 100 episodes is when TV hits syndication. I could be wrong.
Who's TB and what does syndication mean?
TV, television.
Okay.
And syndication means that they'll play like King of Queens, where they'll just play reruns of the show. They'll just keep playing it.
Never heard of it.
Guys, fact check me in the comments.
Are we on cable?
Yeah.
Are we on the cable TV?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, now, yep. And
now
they're gonna just be playing the old episodes.
Wait, should I? You know how like front lobbies will have like TVs that just play the news all the time. What if I, with 100 episodes reaching syndication, what if I had cracked a deal with my new buildings place to be running the O.S.I podcast the whole time? Can you broker that deal for me? No commission, but out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah, pro bono.
And the fame.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize that you have Never Forget Crocs.
Why made in China?
No. There you go.
9/11, bro. 9/11. Never forget.
Never
it
forget.
Definitely says that on all of them. Then, never forget, bro.
Never forget, guys. It was just the 4th
I always forget. You know that about me.
It was just the 4th of July, man. Rock, flag, and eagle to all our American compatriots.
Compatriots.
You guys are.
Come on, man. At level 100, we're supposed to keep it PG.
You guys are living in a
world
society.
of hurt. You guys are in a world.
You guys are in a world of hurt.
You guys are in war right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And did you start it? Wait,
no.
You must have. Who would have bombed you?
Yeah, at this point, anytime I see...
now that America got involved with the Iran stuff, I think
that was on the last podcast we talked about that.
Did we?
So I feel like we did.
Well, I think they ceased fire. I think Trump was like, let's
here's the thing.
I'm crazy, but I ain't that
Here's
crazy.
the thing. I genuinely don't know because so many things happen.
Well, he tweeted it.
Oh, in that case.
And I got a notif.
So many things happen on a daily basis with that stooge Oompa Loompa babe. That
careful, okay?
It's hard to know like what is now and what is old,
careful,
and what's real and what's fake.
He saved America.
I suppose that in some way maybe saved it from happiness and freedom. He saved
specified.
America from freedom.
Never specified.
Also, did you see that the guy that Jake Paul fought the other day got deported like the next day by ICE?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that fight was happening. Was it on Netflix?
No.
Probably DAZN.
I don't know where.
Probably
didn't even know it was happening until the day
Didn't
of.
know it was happening until I thought I saw a clip that showed him getting knocked out, which was obviously not true.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like,
is
this real? And I went on Twitter.
I was like, how is no one talking
I'm
about
like, no
this?
one's talking about it, so this.
And then I looked it up. He simply Jake Paul won by decision.
Yep.
Yep.
And I heard it was incredibly boring.
As
like
boxing is. Yep. Like all boxing is, simply.
But now Jake Paul's a ranked fighter. Now he's ranked.
That's pretty good. The guy said that he's not going to win against any of the champs, but when is he going to fight a real fighter?
TBD.
Okay. Well, maybe now that he has his pro card, he can do it.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe now that he has his pro subscription.
He will be fighting Bill Nye. Yeah, that's
Bill
the
Nye
next
would
card.
use science to manipulate
time,
gravity, and time.
He would use science to manipulate time.
Yeah, and then he'd hit him with a 5-inch punch right to the...
Okay, if you were in a boxing match or a UFC match and you knew witchcraft, like you're a necromancer,
okay,
are you allowed to cast life steal?
Definitely not in boxing.
Okay, in MMA, are you allowed to cast life steal? Or life drain, sorry?
I don't think the rules say no.
I don't think they say you can't.
I don't think there's anything in the rule book that does.
So if you're a demonology necromancer, you can
conjure
spells. Cast life drain on your enemy. I'll have to look into that.
Is it in the rule book that says you can't?
No, I genuinely chat.
You can't knee someone in the head while they're down.
But you can cast life drain.
You can cast life drain.
Amazing. Perfect.
So if you're a mage out there, guys, maybe you should take up MMA.
No, if you're a demonology necromancer.
And guys,
if you're a fire mage, can you cast fireball?
I think magic is fully on the table.
What if you're an ice mage?
But you only get one. Because you'll cast it and then
they die.
And then they die. And then Dana White will be like, okay, moving forward, we can't have this.
We can't
and then
use life drain.
And then they'll write in the rule.
Well, then I retire. I go undefeated.
Sure.
With the belt.
Yep. So you're going to save it for the so you have to get to the title fight.
Yeah, can I summon like the little imps as well?
Like in Elden Ring?
No, they're not going to be stone imps. They're going to be like little red guys.
No, but I mean like summon them in like Elden Ring, like you're summoning in.
Like a necromancer.
What else do we have to talk about?
Not much, actually. Wait, I think he created a list.
Oh my goodness, are we going to go through? Is this going to be this is your life moment?
Did you see that clip of Ironheart? Surely you did.
Well,
she's like, would Tony Stark be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? Yeah. Wait, Marvel, before you post that, should we watch our movies? No.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Ironheart, and I haven't watched the last 3 because the big twist reveal at the end got spoiled for me.
And it was?
Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah. Spoiler alert for Ironheart.
But this is big MCU stuff.
Tony Stark's alive. And is Doctor Doom.
Mephisto. He's finally in the MCU, guys.
Mephisto.
He's like
that's the devil guy, right? That's awesome, actually.
People have been. Mephisto's become a meme. I'm pretty sure. Again, I haven't watched the last 3 episodes, so I don't know how this was woven in. There was speculation after the first 3 episodes that that's where it was headed, so I'm not super upset that it was spoiled for me. But
that's pretty dope, dude.
But yeah,
that's a cool.
Of all the shows for Mephisto,
and he's played by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yep, which is interesting.
Oh, he's also in Ghost Rider. That's Mephisto.
Yeah, in the first one, the old guy.
Yeah, wow.
I mainly remember Mephisto from Ultimate Alliance. Same. When you go to hell.
Yeah, same.
But people have been.
I want to see what he looks like.
Speculating.
He looks easily just like a white guy. Boring.
People have been speculating Mephisto to be entering into the MCU all the way back from WandaVision, and then along the way there are a bunch of little things. Then he got a actual mention by name in everyone's favorite show, Agatha, and now he's officially in the MCU. And I don't know in what capacity he'll be involved in moving forward because Doctor Doom is going to be the big bad. So I don't really know what they're going to do with Mephisto.
Is Mephisto like a Thanos level villain or no?
See, I don't actually know enough about Mephisto's lore. But
well, I don't know.
I definitely know that he is powerful.
Oh, he's a demon character. Oh, he's sometimes been referred to as Mephisto. Just sometimes he's referred to that.
Oh, other times what? Gerald?
Oh, Mephistopheles.
Mephista.
Um,
Mephistopheles? Mephistopheles?
Mephistopheles.
Yeah.
Mephistopheles. Oh, he's
Okay.
Greek.
Okay.
Mephistopheles. Oh, okay. So he goes by Mephisto.
Well, what's his first name?
Gene.
Gene Mephistopheles.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he comes from two backgrounds. Mom is French, and his dad is
Also,
Greek.
it's Jean.
Yeah.
Jean Mephistopheles.
Yeah, but he changed it because it was pissing him off. You had to have a certain malaise in your voice, and it was pissing him off.
But how is that going to clash with Jean Grey?
She's fine. She's gonna die in the first episode of Mephisto.
Now on Disney
Mephistopheles.
Plus. Streaming now.
What is it?
Mephistopheles? I don't know. You were the one that was reading it.
Well, I thought you were reading it for me, man.
Yeah, I curved my eye vision. I did Wanted with my eyesight.
Oh, it was created by Stan Lee and John Bruschetta.
John Bruschetta?
And based on Mephistopheles, a demon character from the Faust legend, who has sometimes been referred to as Mephisto.
So you're just saying the same words. People are going to think that their video is skipping back. Oh, and sometimes he's referred to as Mephisto.
Oh, shit.
People are going to think there's an error.
Oh, Mephistopheles was simply a guy. Oh, Mephistopheles, also known as Mephisto, is a demon German. He's German. Oh, he's Greek German. Mephistopheles.
What's he sometimes? I hear he's sometimes referred to by something shorter though.
Let me check. Oh, sometimes he's also referred to as Mephistopheles.
Okay. So no, sometimes he's referred to as Gene.
Oh, Mephistopheles, but also Mephistopheles, but also sometimes Mephisto, like the MCU character.
Dude,
holy shit,
that's awesome!
It all comes full circle.
And he's played by Borat. So Borat is basically
no, he's not. He's played by Bruno, I think.
And Bruno.
Yeah, no, I think he's actually played by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Like
the guy who plays Borat and Bruno.
And Mephisto.
Dude.
So,
and Mephistopheles.
To go back, would Tony Stark be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? So there's two parts to that question. The one answer is, would Tony Stark be Tony Stark? Yes.
Yeah, because like the same way, because that's his name.
Yeah. That right. So like if I was a billionaire, You'd still be Patrick Gallagher.
Whoa, did we just dox you? Jonathan Gallagher.
Jonathan Gallagher is my name. But would Elon Musk be Elon Musk if he wasn't a billionaire?
Well,
like if Tony Stark,
like you, he would still be named Elon Musk. Yes.
Jonathan,
or would he be Elon Tusk?
Tony Stark, if he wasn't a billionaire, wouldn't have had the resources to be Iron Man. That's what they're saying.
Okay, so I understand what they're saying. Still dumb. Pretty sure he built an Iron Man in the cave with a box of scraps. Pretty sure that happened.
Yes, he did do that.
Perfect.
Like he did do that. That is undeniable.
Yes. And then?
But would Tony Stark have had the upbringing that he had to be able to facilitate and have him fully explore his geniusness if he wasn't a billionaire?
Perfect.
Like
question.
would he have
great question?
Would he have had the knowledge to build said suit in a cave with a box of scraps if he wasn't a billionaire? His whole, like, if he wasn't like super rich growing up and all of the opportunities that he had up until that moment.
That's a great question. Simply yes.
Okay, so Ethan solved that.
Simply yes. I think that, yes.
Okay.
He would have all of that.
What I have seen people, and it's kind of annoying when this happens, because I watched the first 3 episodes of Ironheart, guys, and I'm here to tell you right now,
Good.
It was really bad.
Okay.
And, you know, it just is annoying when the discourse on Twitter is, if you don't like this, it's simply because you're racist. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's just bad.
No.
I'm racist.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Or am I not sorry? That bug needs to die.
Dang it.
It's bugging me. It's bugging me. We'll get it on the next come around.
That's why it's called the bug.
Yeah, we'll get it on the next come around.
Yeah, so guys, you're not necessarily racist. I mean, you could be racist,
but
and not
or
like
maybe
it.
sexist.
You could. So
there's no winning.
There are definitely some people who are not going to give the show a chance and hate the show without watching it because they are racist. Certainly,
that is you.
No. Then if you're like, I'm going to watch the show, and then you watch it, you're going to be like, this show's bad.
But what if you watch the show and you're not racist? Then you'll think it's good. Well, you have to.
I'm sure that there are some people who like it. And there's no problem if you like it.
You're just dumb.
There's no problem if you don't like it for the right reasons. Right?
Define right.
Bad writing.
Okay. I don't like it because of the bad writing.
Now, if you don't like it for...
Now, why don't you like it? And I know it's not because of the bad writing.
Oh.
No, but I know that it's not, is the thing.
Oh, no. I'm really in a little bit of a pickle here on episode 100.
Yeah. Well, you did it to yourself, and I don't know what to tell you other than...
Guys, can you believe it that we're episode 100? I was in a different job...
No.
Position.
Okay. Well,
when we started.
I mean, you were in a different job. But also,
I wasn't even in talent.
Job a week ago.
I wasn't even in talent. I wasn't even in talent when we started this podcast. We started this podcast because of Summer Fridays, and those are a thing of the past.
I've moved jobs twice now since we started.
One of them was by choice.
Yeah. The other one, I couldn't perform.
The other one you were really bad at.
The other one I was really, really bad, and they fired me.
They did. Yeah, they were like, "You're fired."
They said,
"Pack your things."
They said,
bucko.
They said, "Oh my god."
They said, "Oh my god."
They said, "Oh my god."
Oh my god. They looked at what you're doing. They were like, "Oh my god, you're fired."
You're on thin ice, bro. And it's springtime.
And you're on thin ice, and guess what? The ice is just melted in front of our very eyes.
It is springtime, my friend.
You are fired.
You are on thin ice, and it is springtime.
There is
it is warming up.
You're like, so that means
you better find another way out. You better find a way out right now, because I'm telling you, this ain't it.
And then
one time I did get told I was on thin ice because I had to send an influencer 2 emails instead of 1.
Who told you were on thin ice? Your boss or the influencer?
No, my boss.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
Had a little
I'll cut it. I'll cut it.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
cut that.
Do you see that he's changing his name to Bob Mack now?
Rob Mack?
I thought he said Bob.
Rob Mack.
I just misheard him. Rob Mack.
I'll be calling him Rob McElhenney, I think.
I'll be calling him Mac from Always Sunny.
Yeah, or Mac. Rob.
I think I'll be calling him that Ryan Reynolds friend.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
That Ryan Reynolds friend guy.
I think I'll be calling him the guy from Return to Wrexham.
Return to
Duxham, yeah.
New season of Always Sunny soon.
Another one.
New season soon, like this
week,
I think.
Are they Syndicate? Are they subscribed to Syndicate on YouTube?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Get this. I don't know if you knew this. The longest running live action sitcom ever.
What's the longest running animated sitcom?
Simpsons.
No, that ended years ago.
It is still going on.
Shouldn't be.
I agree, but it is.
Well, what about Family Guy? Is it close? What about American Dad? What about, is it close?
I think Rick and Morty is close.
But I'm pretty sure
I think they have like 5 seasons.
I'm pretty
Simpsons
sure
has
Two
like,
Piece is even closer.
Simpsons has like 40 seasons or something like that.
Oh, I guess longest, but how many episodes does it have? Like 1,000 or no?
Oh, in terms of episode quantity?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because One Piece has over 1,000. And it's still going.
The longest running weekly episodic show is Monday Night Raw. Because that has the most episodes of any show ever, I believe. Weekly show.
One Piece.
Monday Night Raw is probably...
I think Suits was running for a long time, bro. And then if you include Suits LA, the 10 episodes that had Suits LA before it got canned.
R.I.P. Suits LA.
What about Star Wars? That's got to be simply been running for longer.
Star Wars?
Yes. Simply
the show?
Running for longer.
Star Wars the show?
Yes. It's all one show if you think about it.
MTV the show?
It's all one if you think about it. Think about it, though.
MTV the show, dude.
What the hell is that, MTV the show, dude?
It's a Kyle skit.
Are you thinking of MLB the show?
No, I'm thinking of MTV the show, dude.
Who's Kyle?
Kyle Mooney.
Was he a Viner?
Round 2 versus Nichols go Dennison.
Oh. Love that guy.
Man, come on.
It's so bad for my team and me?
Yeah.
Is that
It's a different video. It's a different video.
Well, the MTV the show?
MTV the show is a different video. I'll show you that. That's a good skit.
But I'm saying round 2 go Bills, run Nichols. What is it?
Round 2 versus Nichols go Dennison.
Yeah.
That's sporty.
Same video.
As MTV the show?
No, as Team and Me.
As Team and Me, yes.
Same video.
Yes.
And what about MTV the show?
MTV the show, different sketch.
And you're saying they just introduced Mephisto to that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. So that's what it was.
Okay. Now I'm getting it.
And now you are part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And shifting gears here on episode 100, okay, is Superman comes out this Friday. I got tickets.
Really?
For this Friday.
And you didn't...
Superman.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You didn't even invite me?
Hell no.
You don't fox with me?
No, I want to go on a date with my shorty.
To
Superman.
No, I actually think I'm busy that day anyways. I'm drinking wine that day, I think.
Well, sorry that you decided to move halfway across the freaking country, man. I don't want to see you anymore.
Come to Scotiabank.
Nope. But we can watch Fantastic Four together because I want to watch that in IMAX. So we'll watch it at Scotiabank.
I wasn't going to watch that because of the Silver Surfer situation, you know.
And this is why I don't go out to movies with you.
Type shit. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Not looking good.
Superman?
Yeah.
What's not looking good about it?
I don't know. It looks really corny.
Well, it might be a little corny. It's going to be James. It's a James Gunn movie. I'm sure. I think it's going to be good.
He just doesn't look like he has very much aura. And I'm pretty
But I
sure...
think that's the point. Like, he's going to grow into his aura.
Okay.
This is like early Superman.
I'm so glad that we have so many superhero movies where they're not quite the superhero yet, but then they...
But this is the beginning of the DCU.
But then they get canceled, and then they never end up being...
Well, this is the last shot. If the DCU doesn't work, then we're never getting it. We should never get any DC movies ever again.
I did see the suit that was potentially rumored / leaked to be the Batman suit. Dope. Peak.
How would that even exist?
I'll show you simply.
I don't even think they've started thinking about that movie, really.
Well,
aside from just that they're going to do it.
Let me just show you. Holy shit, man. You're always talking.
Like, I think that it'll be good. I have faith in the Superman movie. I think it'll just be fun. I'm not really going into it thinking
that looks cool, right?
That looks really bad.
You're one of those guys.
I'm going into this...
You actually don't like that, or you're just trolling?
No, it's kind of got like a vintage Adam West vibe
looks
to
sick.
it. Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah, I think that's peak.
Depends on who's in the suit.
It will be me.
Nice, dude.
It will be Sacha Baron Cohen.
Heck yes. I'm not going into Superman expecting it to be, like an Endgame level, like, wow, this is the greatest superhero movie I've ever seen. I'm kind of just going into it being like, I hope that this is good.
And what were your thoughts on Man of Steel?
It's been so long since I've watched it.
But do you remember if you remember liking it or disliking it?
I don't even remember that. I remember being confused that he killed Zod. I was like, oh, damn.
Well, he needed to. He was going to kill the family.
And you've just disconnected the whole cord situation.
He was gonna kill the family, man, so he had to.
Isn't that's the movie with the meme where like the dad is like, no, leave me to die. It's like, bro,
Yeah, but he can't know that he's that's
easily...
why the dad said don't. He was gonna. You're so dumb, bro. He was gonna be Superman in that moment, and then the dad was like, "It's not worth it. Let me fucking die. I want to separate from Flesh."
First of all, okay, true, fair,
yeah.
Fair.
He was like, "It's not worth revealing your Superman. I've been waiting for this moment to separate from Flesh."
I wonder if there's gonna be like a Nick Fury-esque. I wonder if they're gonna do post-credit scenes, like if they're gonna kind of copy the MCU in that.
Just steal it, bro.
But I wonder if. Yeah, I mean...
Like, don't come up with your new thing. Just steal it.
Yeah. I mean, Marvel started that, but it's so many things do that now, I feel like, right?
Yeah, like, I think Madagascar Last Hurrah had one.
Yeah, that's when Mephisto showed up in the post-credit scene, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's when he did the sushi thing.
The sushi thing?
Sushi. Like the food?
Yeah.
Not sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
Yeah. When the penguin throws the fish up and he chops it up.
Oh, Kowalski? And that was Mephisto?
No, that was just in the post-credit scene. It was dope.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope that there's some sort of tease into the greater DCU in this movie.
Hopefully.
To just get everyone like really excited about like, oh my God, like this, like no one saw this coming and here it is. Whether it's, if they tease Batman or something like
or Black Adam.
The hierarchy of the DCU
remember when they
is
did that
changing
and
already.
Nothing.
Well, that was kind of Dwayne just got
No, but remember the end credit scene when Man of Steel shows up and then nothing.
I know. I'm saying that was Dwayne just kind of being like, "We're gonna do this,"
and people being like,
and Henry Cavill was like, "I'm back as Superman," and then James Gunn was like,
"Back as nothing."
Yeah.
How do I tell you?
So how do I say this?
No,
you are not back as Superman.
No, you are not. It will scare him.
And then he showed up as Wolverine in the movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. Remember?
No.
When Deadpool goes to one of the alternate universes and there's the Wolverine working on the bike, and he turns around and it's Henry Cavill, and you're like, "Oh my God,
Superman!" And then it is not. But that was dope. And he could be a good thing when Guy dies.
Well, I don't think Hugh Jackman is going to be the MCU's Wolverine.
No, that guy is way too old.
Like, Hugh Jackman might make a couple more appearances in the future, but...
No.
Oh.
No. He tweeted it. He was like, I will not be making any more appearances in the future.
Because, yeah, they're going to have to cast all those guys. Obviously, they're bringing back a lot of the old X-Men cast, a lot of old casts for Doomsday. And you know why they're bringing them all back? To die, probably.
And then they start over.
Well, they're going to bring a lot of the old actors back to just basically, I assume, a lot of them are going to die.
Like Tony Stark? How are they going to do that?
No, like Sir Ian McKellen.
Oh, that guy's dead IRL.
And Sir Patrick Stewart.
Oh, as Pin Needle. He's coming back as Pin Needle.
He's coming back as Pin Needle, is what I said.
No, you're thinking of Michael Fassbender.
And then, yep.
He was Magneto.
I know.
And Ian McKellen is Professor X.
No, that's Patrick Stewart.
Oh
Sir
my
Patrick
God,
Stewart.
bro. There's too many of them.
Sir Ian McKellen was in the
Gandalf.
movie Cats. And Gandalf.
Yes.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
You're right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just easily, you can understand how I mix them up easily.
Just two old white guys.
But like
British.
the oldest British white guys in movies.
That is true. Or the world.
How were they both Magneto and Professor X? They're the most commonly, they actually did a study that they're the most commonly like people mix them up all the time.
Right.
They're the most. And they put them in the same movie type shit.
How dare they?
How could they do that?
No one's going to mess up James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender.
No. Never. They're so obviously different.
I don't know if that era, that first class era of X-Men people are in Doomsday.
No, they've grown up simply and they're old. And I think that it's Sir Patrick McKellen.
Patrick Ian.
Sir Patrick Ian McKellen.
But yeah, I'm excited for Superman this Friday. And then Fantastic Four at the end of this month on Jonathan's birthday.
Are you going to that?
Well, that's the day after.
No, to Jonathan's birthday.
I wasn't invited.
He's doing something.
I wasn't invited to Jonathan's birthday.
I don't want to go.
I wasn't invited. So I'll probably just go watch Fantastic Four.
I'll probably go with you.
No, I can't go watch Fantastic Four on that night because that's Mackenzie's bachelorette.
So how would you feel?
So go on the Sunday.
How would you feel if I waited to have my birthday thing one day after your actual birthday? You'd be pissed?
Well, no.
I'm doing that.
Okay, go for it.
And watch, you'll be pissed.
I'll be like, sure. It'll be a Tuesday.
Yep.
So.
Why didn't he do it the next weekend on his actual
Well, maybe
birthday?
they're traveling.
Always.
I don't know where they're going.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with you.
With me?
Yes.
Pick it.
Why are you so damn cute, man?
I don't know, man. It's a curse. And then Jurassic World, Rebirth.
Pavilion, yeah.
Starring ScarJo just came out.
Rebirth? Mm-hmm. Like the Warzone game mode?
Like the Final Fantasy game that just came out.
No, I'm pretty sure it's called Rebirth Island. And you have res. You respawn in Warzone.
The new Jurassic World movie.
No, I think
Rebirth
it's like
Island.
Warzone Rebirth, where you respawn and it's like a smaller map. It's like 6v6. You're like on teams, and you're on like a small map, and you respawn, and it's Warzone.
One of the talent that I used to work with went to a Jurassic World Rebirth early screening, and I asked him if anyone survives a pyroclastic flow in the movie, and he said he was under embargo. Couldn't tell me.
That's not a no, though.
That's not a no.
So there might... But can anyone really recreate the magic?
If someone tried, I'd be pissed. I honestly
I'd
would be
like,
pissed.
man, let his legacy die along with him, IRL.
Unless they brought back Chris Pratt just to run through a
pyroclastic flow.
Then I'd be on board with that.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch.
Or he he's not in the movie, all of a sudden pyroclastic flow, and he comes out of it. That's the first you see of him in the movie. Where'd you come from? Why are you here?
I would have an Avengers Endgame level.
Okay, wait. So Jurassic World, right?
We're talking the first one.
The first one
might
was,
be.
Yeah, first one was pretty good.
I remember liking it.
It was like a fun reboot.
Yeah, it's got Vincent D'Onofrio in it.
Yeah,
he dies. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
that poor babysitter gets absolutely schlam-bingled.
Which one?
Remember they got the babysitter and then she gets just like taken away by the pterodactyl and then dropped into the giant water monster.
Is that what happens to her?
The kid actor in that movie is annoying. The kid actor in all of them are horrible.
Kid actors are just the worst. Simply.
Kids are bad. Guys,
and then the second one was
comment
like
down below if you can't stand.
There's a second one. Okay.
Well, yeah, obviously they're gonna do a trilogy. They did 3 Jurassic Park.
And then
movies.
they did. Oh my God, they did the third one. Wait. So the story is they had this park and it went crazy and then it shut down. Obviously. Then did they try? In the second one, did they try again with a new park and then it's still crazy and then they have to shut it down and then the third one they have to try another park and then it's crazy and then shut it down.
You're confused. I'm confused.
Well,
I can't remember. I don't have to do a rewatch. I kind of want to rewatch Dominion because I only watched it once, and everyone, including yourself, says it's the worst movie, and I don't have that recollection of it being like the worst thing that I ever watched.
I literally couldn't. It was the only movie in my entire life that I could not finish.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it to be like, was it as bad? Like, do I think it is genuinely as bad as people are saying it is? Because I don't remember it being. But
you're like
bad.
an optimist for movies, so you might be like, it was fine.
Maybe I walked out of Thor: Love and Thunder and I was like, I like that, and people,
that's because you're gay and you
can't say that, man. Pride Month just ended.
You're allowed to be gay.
You were right.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I'm just saying you are gay.
And because of that, that's why I like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Well, there's some gayness in it, isn't there? He's a little on the spectrum.
I'm pretty sure like most people in Asgard kind of are swinging both sides. I'm saying
They're swinging both sides of the axe.
they're switch hitters.
Type shit. I could get behind that.
What was I saying before you jumped? Oh yeah, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom has the stupidest B plot. That's the second one.
Yep.
Has the stupidest B plot I think of any movie.
I don't think there were any bees in it, man.
Oh, you're right.
I think they were just humans.
I'm thinking of B movie. I'm thinking B.
Oh, you're thinking B.
I'm thinking B.
Those are not B vitamins, dude. Those are human vitamins. That's my favorite Kib line ever. When they're on a podcast and he goes, I got to take my B vitamins. And he goes, those aren't B vitamins, dude. Those are human vitamins.
Dude, you got your thinking B cap on.
I am thinking B, man, because Barry B. Benson, he said it.
Thinking keychain.
Thinking B. Okay, so the B plot, which I thought there was just human plots, but
the secondary plot
okay.
of the movie, from what I recall, was that the daughter of whoever family is in this movie is like, she's a clone of her, there's like the grandpa
of the dinosaur.
There's a grandpa and then the grandpa's daughter, and then that person and the kid. So you think that that's her mom, but actually the grandpa cloned his daughter, and that's who this. But also she has DNA of a dinosaur in her, I think. Or
that might be the worst movie of all time.
She either has dinosaur DNA, or just because she is a clone, or just because she was a manufactured being,
the dinosaurs like
she lets the dinosaurs free at the end because she's like, we are the same. Like the dinosaurs have been manufactured from from other dinosaurs' DNA, and she's like, I've been manufactured from someone else's DNA. I am like you. Be free.
And they eat her. That would have been funny.
That would have been awesome.
They should have done that,
but no. Fallen Kingdom doesn't take place in another park. Remember, they go the island that the Jurassic World movie took place on is about to erupt. Hence the pyroclastic flow. They go to the island to save the dinosaurs.
Oh yes, I do remember the end. And then they're like, the big stegosauruses are like walking through the water into the sunset.
And then the movie is like them. They're like auctioning the dinosaurs off to these rich people, and then they're trying to save and then the girl's like, we are the same, and she sets them all free, and then it's them running off.
So then Dominion is them IRL, and Chris Pratt is back.
Yeah,
with Bryce Dallas Howard. How do they keep finding themselves in these situations?
But it's about like this end of days locusts swarm that's coming to kill.
Oh, because they're not letting the slaves free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 7 deadly plagues.
Yeah. Okay, so first it was frogs. Mm-hmm. Then it was
dinosaurs.
Famine.
It was T-Rexes.
Then it was locusts, and then it was dinosaurs.
Yeah. So. And then this one's got Scarlett Johansson, and I don't know the plot of this one. I think they just kind of go and they find a dinosaur, and they're like, this is cool. Let's do more of this.
Interesting.
I think it's... I don't know.
I've
heard that Rebirth is the best one
of the 4
since the first movie, since Jurassic Park.
What?
Because Jurassic Park, really good movie.
Never saw it.
What?
Why would I watch it?
You watched Jurassic World.
Some shit
animatronic
bull.
Why would you watch Jurassic World?
Because that one has cool CGI, and it makes me feel like I'm there. It's real.
You gotta watch Jurassic Park, man.
The other one has bad animatronics, bad acting, as far as I'm concerned. Jeff Goldblum, bad.
That's one big pile of shit, he says. Remember?
Yeah. No, I've never seen the movie, obviously.
Just watch Jurassic Park. It's a good movie.
Okay, well,
Jurassic World
in 480p, man.
Jurassic Park.
I'm watching minimum 1080.
Jurassic Park 2 and 3, not so good. Jurassic
World
is okay.
4:3 in black and white?
Yes, Jack Snyder directed it.
I will be watching it then
to maintain his artistic vision, and it's awesome.
I will be watching that.
I should do a.
Wait, I watched. Is it 4.5 hours long? 4:3 black and white. Okay, I'll be watching that.
Now, I watched the Justice League, which I blanked out during because I remember
so long ago.
I remember when I watched it. I didn't watch it in the theaters. I watched it like after it was on Netflix, and then Mike Stevens and I did like a podcast where we talked about it.
Yeah,
and he was telling me about scenes that I just straight up did not remember viewing. Like I genuinely just like spaced out during the movie. Then I watched the Snyder Cut when it came out, but I haven't watched the black and white version. So I gotta
makes
watch
it better.
I gotta watch the black.
I thought the whole Snyder Cut was black and white. Like there was only the black and white version.
Unless I'm thinking of something, I thought that they had the normal Snyder Cut and then the black and white version of the Snyder Cut.
There's no way, bro.
Go and crave.
There's no way.
Go and crave and seek. I swear.
You could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that'd be crazy.
It is crazy. The whole thing is crazy. The whole thing is stupid.
No, it makes sense up until that point. I was on board. Okay, the Snyder Cut is dope.
The Snyder Cut is a longer version of a bad movie. It's all bad.
Let's see, Snyder Cut. Wait, is it Zack Snyder's Justice? Oh, yeah, it's 4 hours and 2 minutes. It's definitely that one looks like it is, and it is normal.
Uh-huh. But see if there's the black and... Are you watching it?
Just to make sure. Oh my god. Copyright. Yeah, that one is normal.
Do you want to do a rewatch?
And
Episode
then
100 rewatch.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. Justice is gray.
Yeah. Then there you go.
And it is gray.
It is gray. And if you are watching that, please, I'm begging you, watch something else.
I mean, for what? For what?
Is that also in 4:3?
Yes.
If you want to watch a 4-hour movie, watch the extended versions of The Lord of the Rings, which I do want to do soon. I want to do a Lord of the Rings rewatch. It's been a while. And I want to watch the extended versions.
For what reason is this? Did they render this in black and white, man?
Because it's high art, man.
Couldn't you have put that computing power towards generating more Bitcoin?
Or more Chat GPT prompts?
Yeah, more AI girls?
Yeah.
Not for me, of course.
No.
Never.
Yeah, and then there are people on Twitter still being like, July 11th, take a stand, return, or
for what?
Or bring back Snyder. It's like,
oh my god.
Shut up, dude. Name 2 good movies in the Snyderverse. Name 2.
Easy. Justice League, Snyder Cut, and
okay,
Batman v Superman.
I didn't think that you would say that first one.
Batman v Superman easily, and also Man of Steel easily.
Damn.
And also,
you're just naming good movies.
Was Batman never even had his own standalone one, right?
Batfleck never had his own.
Simply the Green Lantern movie was great
with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that movie was really good.
So I just
that also wasn't
3.
Snyderverse.
You're not a Snyderverse. You're not a Spider-Verse. It was Zack Snyder.
No.
And I'm going to gaslight you into thinking it was without looking it up.
Well, it wasn't...
I don't know if it was.
It wasn't part of that universe.
There's only 3 movies in the Snyderverse.
No, there was Man of Steel.
Okay.
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Okay.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, fuck. Well, it ain't that one, I'll tell you that.
Wonder Woman,
and then
most
Justice
people...
League.
Wonder Woman, most people would say is the best one. Aquaman. Shazam. Justice League.
Okay.
The second Wonder Woman, which most people would say is one of the worst ones. Aquaman 2, Blue Beetle, Shazam 2.
Simply, none of those are in there. Simply, if I go to superherofilms.fandom.com and Snyderverse, under Snyderverse, easily...
The Flash.
Easily, it's Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Justice League.
Well, that website needs to
no
pick
more
up
films easily.
You're lying.
No, dude.
Then go to a different website, man.
What exactly constitutes... Okay, let's go to Reddit. He says no movies are considered.
Look up DCEU. That's what it was. Not the Snyderverse. Look up DCEU.
Yeah, there were so many, man.
DCEU. Okay. Because Zack Snyder didn't direct all of those movies.
Okay, so not the Snyderverse then. You're
So I'm sorry, I was talking about
the
DCEU.
Snyderverse, like the hot dogs.
DCEU.
Okay, well then yes, then all of those are in DC. I don't need to look them up. They're all
As if you.
So
I made a teepee.
okay, so DCEU easily. Cyborg movie was great.
Yeah, people loved that movie.
The Batman movie was great.
Batgirl was awesome.
Batgirl was great. Especially the part where it came out.
Yeah. That was my favorite part.
They finished it.
That was my favorite part. Oh, it was finished.
And they released it.
Yeah.
All in one foul swoop.
Yeah. They released it into the ether. Like the void. They released it into
the dark
trash.
ether?
They released it into the garbage bin.
Okay.
They released it from their hands into the trash.
Okay, well, those movies were pretty good. Wonder Woman 2 was great.
Deadpool.
Wonder Woman 1982 was great.
Close.
1987?
Farther.
84? Close enough, man.
I think.
What even happened in 1984?
That's
Obviously
Pedro
nothing.
Pascal. Oh, you're talking about just the year.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman happened.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal in that movie. Yeah, that movie
it was 1984. You were
that
right.
movie sucked.
Well, it is a
Shazam
58
2
on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not bad.
Shazam 2 sucked.
What happened in 1984? Literally nothing, bro.
Aquaman 2 sucked.
That was the one with Amber Heard. I heard that.
Well,
one was
Amber Heard
pretty-
was in both of them.
Amber Heard, that one was pretty good.
The second one?
Both, yeah. Especially the one where she was on trial.
That was the second one. The second one she kind of got nixed out of. She was in it still, but suppressed.
And what about the third one? Never happened?
Hell no.
Hell no, I ain't cycle.
Blue Beetle was... I enjoyed.
I never saw it.
Black Adam, how can we forget?
Great movie.
I enjoyed parts of Black Adam.
I would say 9.5.
But I remember the dubbing.
I would say it's 9.5 probably.
I remember the voice dubbing was like so bad.
Well, what was the best part was that it led into something bigger than itself.
The hierarchy of power changed.
To Black Adam.
And by that, it meant it ended.
The end.
The end.
Yes.
The hierarchy changed to James Gunn, and James Gunn said, "Emperors."
No, that was the end of the story. Like, there was a beginning and an end, like in any novel. Mm-hmm. And that was the end. That was the planned end.
Of the DCEU.
Yeah.
Always. That was the inception.
That was since the beginning. They knew that's how they
were like, we're going to end it with Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam.
And Superman coming in.
And Superman coming back.
One final appearance to say, let's do this thing. And then that's it.
Yeah, just for the love of the game.
Dude, it's a cool-ass story, bro. I'll have to tell you another time.
Yeah, please. We'll do that on episode 101.
Dude, it is a great story, but
we'll do that episode
and I will tell you at another time. And I will tell you another time.
I mean, heck yeah.
I might never tell you, but that's not because I'm not going to tell you. It's just because it'll be at another time.
Right on.
Yeah. So look forward to that.
And then Twisted Metal 2, Season 2, premieres at the end of this
And that's coming out on PS Plus.
And Twisted Metal 4 on PS Plus.
They're coming out with Season 4 already. Wow.
I'm getting
How many seasons
angrier
of that
by
thing?
the second.
How have they been going for so long already? 4 seasons. Wow, they're really catching up to The Simpsons.
It's...
Oh, shit, he's pissed. He's going to swallow his hand and separate from flesh.
I'm excited for Season 2 of Twisted Metal because the actual Twisted Metal tournament is going to be in it, which means more of our beloved
What the hell was happening all of Season 1? They were talking? They were kissing and talking?
They were just talking and kissing. And they were driving across
they were practicing.
Well, the first season, really, the only thing that had to do with Twisted Metal was that Sweet Tooth was in it.
Oh, so it actually... What is Axel in it?
They teased Super Axel at the end.
Were there axolotls?
No axolotls.
Okay.
Calypso is at the end.
Okay.
Like, all of the characters from Twisted Metal are at the end.
And is Sweet Tooth the main character in the first season?
No.
Okay, so who the hell is this about?
It's about Anthony Mackie.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's the cop.
No. That's Thomas Hayden Church.
I thought the cop was black.
Are you talking about the game?
Yes.
There's
a cop character, right?
I think there are multiple cop characters.
Let me see.
And I'm
So Anthony Mackie
in
plays
Twisted Metal
nobody from the game. He plays
not that I
Anthony
know of.
Mackie.
I think he
plays
plays
himself.
As far as I know, Anthony Mackie's character, whose name escapes me in the show, I'm pretty sure
if I look up Twisted Metal characters, it's going to show me of the show.
I'm pretty sure he is an original character for the show. And then there were references and other characters, like some of the lesser known characters in the show too. And I'm trying to remember.
Mr. Grimm, was he in it?
No, unless he was and I forgot. I am going to rewatch the first season.
Oh, Calypso looks scary, bro.
Because Sweet Tooth is are you talking about from the game?
Dude.
I don't know what that is from. But Sweet Tooth was the highlight of season 1 for sure.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sweet Tooth was played by Samoa Joe, but voiced by Will Arnett. So he had the body of Samoa Joe.
Interesting, but the voice of Will Arnett.
Because I'm like, Samoa Joe easily could have voiced him.
Yeah.
But I guess they just didn't want to do that. But I thought the first season, like, again, I just love Twisted Metal.
Outlaw, that's probably who I'm thinking of.
That is definitely who you're thinking of.
And he's white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know.
What about Rob Zombie? Was he in it?
I don't believe so.
What about Sweet Tooth? He was in it?
Yes.
Amazing.
But I'm excited for season 2, and hopefully they'll have the tournament, and they will have more of the characters from the game in it. I am excited for Super Axel. I really hope
That's Super Axel.
That's just Axel. Sorry, Axel. Guy with the wheels.
No, of course I know who Axel is.
Yeah, sorry. I say Super Axel because that's the name of the boss in Twisted Metal 4, I believe.
Oh.
But the character is just Axel.
And Twisted Metal 4 is the good one?
Well, I remember I saw something a little bit ago that I think for a large group of people, Twisted Metal 4 is the worst one. But that's the one that Riley and I
Yeah, that's
played.
what I mean.
So
yeah.
it's my favorite one.
Oh, the Joneses. Are the Joneses in it?
Who knows?
What about Trash Man?
God, if Trash Man is in the show, bro, I'm going to lose my mind.
What about Drag Queen? Dope name.
Yeah.
What about Microblast? Was he in it?
None of these characters are in the first season. Pizza Boy. Actually, Pizza Boy might be in the first season.
What about Mr. Zombie?
Not that I recall.
Okay.
But I think
What
there's
about,
a Pizza Boy reference.
Oh,
I think
Calypso
there
is
is
in it.
I think there is a Pizza Boy guy, if I'm remembering correctly, in the first season. And I was like, dude, that's my character. That's my main.
Pizza Boy?
Yo, I main Pizza Boy in Twisted Metal 4. Who do you guys main? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. While you're down there, comment love, please.
Calypso is weird, bro.
Calypso is a little freak.
He kind of looks like you in this picture. Kinda.
I'm also excited to play Twisted Metal 3 and 4 on PlayStation Plus as well for two reasons. One, it'll be the first time that I'm not playing those games on a PlayStation 1 console.
Yes.
Which means the graphics are just going to they're not going to fully overhaul the graphics, but like it will just look better. Like they will be remastered versions of
like
those
they'll
games.
they'll have
like
a higher
the brightness will be higher.
Yeah.
Like the resolution will be a bit higher.
Yeah.
But also those intro cutscenes and all that stuff. The disc that Riley had for those games were so scratched that you'd boot up Twisted Metal 3 and it would go, and you'd have to mash X to skip the cutscene before the game crashed. So I'm really excited for those games to drop in a couple weeks here.
That'll be cool.
I also made a tweet when they announced season 2 of Twisted Metal with the Kratos meme where you say Ares. I said Sony put Twisted Metal 3 and 4 on PS Plus and my life is yours. And then when they announced it that they were putting 3 and 4 on, some random guy, again, I tweeted that back in February and they announced that in June. Some random guy replied to my tweet with the screenshot of them announcing 3 and 4, and I was like, well,
Let's go.
Bro held on to that receipt for months. I don't even know who that guy is, but shout out. I'm sure he's watching. Comment love if you are.
Comment love, bro. I'm sure you're watching.
So my life belongs to Sony.
Wow. Well, that sucks.
Yep.
What are they, Japanese? Well, no, that part's fine. I'm just curious what.
Yeah, Sony
what
is a Japanese company.
That is dope. Yeah. Well,
I saw a picture of like all these different. It was like a puppeteering thing, and it was like all of the different sects of the world, like the different countries, the different religions, like who they're all controlling, and then at the top was Nintendo. And Nintendo controls all.
Nintendo ain't controlling shit.
They control all.
No, you know who controls all, man. And it ain't Nintendo, I'll tell you that much. Guys.
No, they were underneath Nintendo.
Nintendo does not own those people.
In the graph.
No, they own Nintendo, let's be real.
And it was in response to someone... Did you see the picture of Keanu Reeves? It was like Keanu Reeves with the eyes, with the grills and the eyes. So it was a response to someone posted a photo of like a photo like that, but with Mario. And then it was two pictures. It was the person tweeting that, and then immediately next to it was their account was gone. And so that was the response of like Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't skip a beat, bruh. They are on it. I saw a Huzz Lightyear. I want a Huzz Lightyear shirt.
It's too hot in here for that.
It is hot, but look up Huzz Lightyear on your phone.
I will after this.
Guys, take a good long final look at the setup we got here.
This is it. This is the end, guys. We will never be doing another podcast here ever again.
Never again. Like literally never again.
It was crazy. A good long 100 episodes, but we got there, man.
We did. And this concludes season 1 of the podcast.
Yes, dude.
Next episode will be the beginning of season 2, but it will be called episode 101, just to not confuse anyone.
And who knows when that's coming out?
Oh, God knows.
Who knows when this is coming out?
Months from now.
Months.
Oh, yeah.
At least months.
No, you should probably get this up soon because we talked about Superman. Oh, right on.
No, I'll probably try to get it out.
Just in general.
Yeah. I'll try.
Thanks,
right.
man. Well, I appreciate the hustle. And guys, we appreciate you guys watching for 100 episodes. Shout out to everyone who's been around for every single episode.
That's probably all of them at this point. I mean, there's no one here new.
Well, if you are new, welcome. You got 100 episodes to catch up on.
If you are new, subscribes. Okay. Rate and subscribe.
Subscribes.
So that YouTube knows that you've rated and subscribed.
I wonder if you could tell... Like, if you went back to the first episode, if you would be able to tell...
That
we've gotten better, or have we gotten worse since episode 1?
Probably better.
Have the podcast gotten worse?
Hopefully better.
Because I feel like we had structure back then. We would come in with, like, here's a game that we're going to play.
Because things would happen.
Here's a game. Here's a segment. Here's a list of stuff we're going to talk. But we hopped in here. You said the word Mephisto like 30 times.
That was my segment. That was the Mephisto segment.
True. So, guys, next week we're playing...
Split Fiction.
We're going to be playing through Split Fiction, guys. We're going to start our secondary gaming channel. Be called...
No, we will not.
It'll be called Couch Bro...
No, we will not.
Couch Bro Op.
Couch Brotato.
Dude, that's actually a sick name, and nobody steal that, please.
Please, guys. We're never going to start the channel with Don't Take It.
But that's actually good. We should start at Couch Bro Op.
What's Bro Op?
Like co-op. Couch co-op. But it's Couch Bro Op.
What about Couch Brotato?
No.
Simply better.
How about Couch Op?
How about, PewDiePie?
That's
How about Mr. Beasts?
Got a nice little ring to it.
How about Mr. Beasts?
That is got an even better ring to it, and Mr. Beast's is not taken.
No. Wait.
Tuesday's pies.
What about knowledge, strength, integrity? But we shorten it.
Wait.
To NSI.
Oh. Guys, debuting next week is me with KSI's hairline.
What if we go strength, intelligence, knowledge, SIN, sin, but it stands for strength, integrity, and knowledge?
What if we
Or
went...
what if it's SIK, dude, and it's sick?
What if we went... Ooh. Nope, never mind. Guys, it is late here.
Maybe season 2 we'll learn how to do an outro.
No, I think that's part of the reason why people stick around this long is because they're like, when is it going to actually cut off?